Oi, bom dia, gente. Boa tarde, boa noite. Eu tenho mais alguns detalhes daquela menina do meu último vlog, chamada Shamima Begum. Parece mesmo que ela teve um bebê, ela tem um recém-nascido, é um menino. Ela, como eu disse no último vlog, ela já tinha tido 2 outros que morreram. Gente, antes de ela ir para o refúgio, gente, ela estava dormindo na rua, sabe? Doente, com as crianças também, sem atendimento médico, sem comida, passando frio. Então, apesar do refúgio de onde ela está vivendo agora ser bem precário, ela ainda diz que a situação dela é bem melhor. Bom, revogaram mesmo a cidadania britânica dela, mas o ministro decidiu que isso não afetaria o filho dela e que ele seria bem-vindo, então, como cidadão inglês a voltar para o Reino Unido. Ela, porém, não. Mesmo que volte, como eu mencionei no outro vlog, ela não vai viver livremente por ser considerada uma ameaça ao povo britânico. Aí vocês veem no que é que essa menina se meteu, né?
How are you feeling?
I just gave birth, so I'm really tired. Yeah.
And can you tell me a bit about the child?
It's a boy.
It's a boy.
Yeah. I named him after my old son, because that's what my husband wanted. That's it.
May I ask his name?
It's Jarrah.
What are conditions like in the camp?
Right now it's okay, you know, I get fed, I have a heater now, so, but, you know, it's kind of difficult getting around doing stuff for yourself, especially now that I have a child.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Okay. Will you be able to care for him here?
It's going to be a bit difficult because right now I don't have money, because people without money, it's kind of hard to get around, you know, with the amount of things they give us, so, yeah.
Is life in the camp better than it was in Baghouz over the last few months?
Definitely. I mean, I'm not starving. I have a roof over my head. You know, before I was sleeping outside, and and there was no medical care, so everyone was getting sick. My kids died because of sickness. So yeah.
You have obviously been through a lot over the last few years. Could you describe for us what it has been like to live with and under Islamic State?
You know, at first it was nice. It was like how they, you know, showed it in the videos. Like, you come, you make a family together, but then afterwards things got harder. You know, when we lost Raqqa, we had to keep moving and moving and moving. The situation got difficult. Yeah.
Was there a point where you started to have second thoughts about your life in Islamic State, under Islamic State?
Just only at the end, like after my son died, I realized I had to get out for the sake of my children, for the sake of my daughter and my baby. So, yeah.
It was only at the end. It was only at the end. But you didn't have any regrets up until that point. What was it about Islamic State that attracted you? What did you like about it?
The way they showed how you can go, they'll take care of you, you can have your own family there, You can do anything. You're living under Islamic law. Yeah.
Did you know what Islamic State were doing when you left for Syria? Because they had beheaded people, there were executions.
Yeah, I knew about those things, and I was.
Agora, o que eu acho engraçado é que ela realmente ela acha que tudo bem executar pessoas somente porque são cristãos. Como essa gente faz de cortar a cabeça das pessoas, pessoas inocentes, muitas vezes só porque são cristãos. Para ela tudo bem. Ela diz o quê? É da religião? É do Islã, então para mim tudo bem. E o quê? Ela pede simpatia do povo britânico, ela pede simpatia para o governo britânico para ela poder voltar e manter a cidadania britânica dela e também pede ajuda para ela recomeçar uma vida nova. Em outras palavras, ela está pedindo perdão sem emitir a palavra, por orgulho, ou sei lá o quê, se é que ela ainda pode ter algum.
I was okay with it at first because, you know, I started becoming religious just before I left. And, you know, from what I heard, that Islamically that is all allowed, so I was okay with it.
You didn't question that?
No.
Okay. There's a struggle going on in the UK now at home about whether you should be allowed to come home or not. You know that, do you? Okay. What are your feelings about that?
I think a lot of people should have like sympathy towards me for everything I've been through. You know, when I didn't know what I was getting into when I left, and I just was hoping that maybe for the sake of me and my child, they let me come back.
Okay.
Because I can't live in this camp forever. It's not really possible.
The head of the Foreign Intelligence Services in the UK says people like you are potentially very dangerous. What would you say to him?
They don't have any evidence against me doing anything.
Where your bullets ricochet.